I'm super happy everything worked out the way it did. Our family is going to be the dopest family in Orange County now. No one's going to be able to mess with us. And we got 2 guard dogs now, so I think we got it all. But I'm really happy for you guys.
Dad, Teri, I'm super happy for you that you guys found each other. Did a little second chance at love. I do take 2. And I'm so excited. That's their hashtag for the wedding, okay? And I'm super excited. Shut up, guys. And I haven't. I just knew we were. And you guys suck. I don't have a piece of paper. And I'm even more happy that I did 2 new step siblings. And I'm really excited to start this new endeavor with you guys. And we have a wedding to plan.
Pat. Bam. Right. I'm happy you guys found each other, and I'm glad I get 2 new siblings. I mean, I think I am. But I love you guys, and I can't wait to start new experiences.
Mom, you have no idea that I'm even here. I'm so excited to do this. Can't wait to see you in a couple minutes, and I'm excited for the future. Christmas party at our house.
Here, let's take your. Let's take these. Paul, Teri. I couldn't be more happier for you both. It's been a difficult time, and through this chaos, you guys found each other, and finding a little peace and a little love, I mean, that's really, really special for all of us. So I'm thrilled for my brother that he's happy again, and once we get to know Teri and the family, we're going to feel the same way, because what I do know about Teri, she's fantastic. I'm going to get to meet her son and her daughter, and our families are going to start to get to know each other. So congratulations, I love you.
Paul,
and Teri, welcome to our family.
I love you dearly. I love you very much. I'm very happy for you, and I'm happy for you and Teri. And I would like to say thank you for letting us to be part of your lives.
Hey guys, hey listen, special day. The family's really excited, Paul, that you're able to move on, and this is really exciting. And I hope you guys are really, really happy. You two appear to be really great for each other.
This was an outstanding, incredible experience for all of us. And Paul and Teri, I couldn't be more excited for anybody on any level for the journey that you guys are about to embark on. So we love you and treasure everything that you have. We share it and enjoy it equally as much, or maybe not equally, but you know what I mean. Okay? We love you guys.
Say welcome to the family, to Paul. We're all proud to have you. The blessings that come into our lives are immeasurable when it comes into these kind of things, and to have you guys connect and have a life together to plan out and be a part of is a happiness we all share in, and to know that that life works that way, that doors close and another door opens. We all know the journey that both Teri and Paul have been on, and we're just all proud and happy to be a part of it, and wish them an abundance of happiness, health, longevity, and a future that'll bring lots of dreams and tears and joy and pain and all the things that go into having life. So welcome to the family, and congratulations to Teri. Love you.
I'm not the most thoughtful guy in the world. As you guys would know.
You couldn't have proved that back today. You were the most.
And the thing is that mindful. Yeah, I know.
What are you doing?
Trying to get another space. Move some space.
Okay.
All right. So I've always made fun of her that she's a Louis Vuitton.
That's so mean.
I know. And this is that girl. And she's always worked for everything she's ever got.
Thank you.
She's worked for everything she's ever got. And then,
What are you gonna lay down? What are you gonna do?
No. Yeah.
Shots for everyone. Shots ski.
Later on, I will explain to you exactly how this happened. I'm not gonna do it right now. All I'm gonna do is just do this.
What? Oh my God.
Exciting day in my life. One of my very, very best friends in the world, my sister, who I love more than life itself, is accepted the proposal of one of the classiest guys I've ever met. Got to spend 2 days with him recently in Atlanta, and I'll tell you, these guys are connected. The attentiveness between them, the love between them, there's a light that just, it's unbelievable. But inspiring, just absolutely inspiring. But Teri, God, I love you. You're gonna make a fine Escudero lady. And Paul, all my love to you, man. I look forward and honored and privileged to be your brother. Much love and many, many years. It's gonna be a lot of fun watching it unfold.
I don't know if you guys know this, but when my ex-husband, I'm not used to saying that, when we went to the winery, we ran into Paul and Lizzie, and they were having dinner with Chip and Kim, and the 6 of us ended up having dinner together. So that's how I know them, and I've seen Chip around town a couple times, and we've run into each other and caught up. So I look forward to spending more time with you guys. So thank you for you being here. And then the next people I'll address is my future 3 sister-in-laws, who one is more gorgeous than the next, so I don't even know how to address each of you individually, except for I'll get to know all of you. And thank you for accepting me. I know it's not easy for you after the long history you've had with Lizzie. It's hard to reach out and get to know somebody new, but I promise that me and my kids are worth it, that we're good people, and we'll love you back. And so I'll move from there to my future 3 brother-in-laws, and Paul has had many heart-to-hearts with me about you guys having his back at some difficult times, and so I love you for loving him. So you're my 3 brothers too. And then my future kids, or my kids, you've been my kids. I told you when we moved in 6 weeks, I've never lived with a boyfriend before. So when I moved in, I said we're all family. So gaining Maddie, who's been incredible to me, and I always wanted another daughter, and she has treated my daughter like a sister and has really been incredible. And even though Tyler's been in LA, he's come home on the weekends. And
leaving a trail behind me.
and he's been incredible too. So Tyler texted me saying thank you for bringing 2 future step siblings into my life that you raised incredible, that I can't wait to call my own brother and sister. So to get that feedback from Tyler, who doesn't let me in a lot of his personal life, that was a really...
Oh, you too? Okay, I thought it was just me.
That was a really meaningful text that he sent me about how much he loves my kids and how I raised them. So that meant a lot to me, more than you know. I saved it, screenshotted it, read it. And then I moved to my kids. No, I'll save my kids. I'll go to my brothers first. I just left my brother Steve in Atlanta on Monday. And he said, see you next year. Whenever you and Paul pick a date, I'll be there. Walked me all the way to security, gave me a hug, never let on that he was going to be here tonight. And he is just, my mom tells me that out of my 3 brothers, he was the only one that was happy I was born. Dan was the baby, so he didn't want to not be the baby anymore, and Mike was 12 when I was born, so he didn't really care. So my mom said Steve loved me the most, and I still feel that connection inside. So Steve, thank you so much for turning around from just seeing you on Monday and taking the flight out. It means more to me than you can imagine. And then my oldest brother is Mike, and his fiance Maggie. I mean, words can't describe what my brother Michael has done for me. He stepped in when my dad passed away when I was 7, and he's always been a father figure and really pushed education. So I only have my career and everything I've established on my own to thank my brother Michael for. He's the one that, my mom was a widow at 40, and she did not have an education or a career, and he never wanted me to be in that position, so he really pushed me to be a career woman, and it has done very nice things for me. So thank you for pushing education. And then my brother Dan is my youngest brother. He was 8 when I was born. He's always been my biggest supporter, and he's probably was at home the longest out of all the brothers that left, and we have an incredible close relationship. And we just had lunch yesterday, and he didn't even let on that he was going to see me today, and he's incredible. And then I have my kids, who their dad decided that he didn't want to be a dad or a husband really that much a year ago, and our life was devastated, and our holidays last year were horrible, and the 3 of us grabbed onto each other. I'm making my kids cry. The 3 of us grabbed onto each other, and we said that our lives are going to turn around if we're strong. We're good people, we have good hearts, and something really good is going to happen to us. And this guy called me on April 11th after I went to Lizzie's funeral in January, and I wrote a little note to him about, Ryan is the one that said, I've loved Paul since I was 10 years old. Lizzie passed away. Could you please go to her funeral on behalf of our family and let Paul know that I love him? So that's what I did, and his response was to that. And we met to talk about nothing more than, we went on, I know that you all know that Paul was Ryan's basketball coach when he was 10 and Tyler was 11. So Ryan's loved Paul since he was 10 years old, and Paul and I got together on April 11th for nothing more than to talk about how he was dealing with being married for 24 years and all of a sudden being single not by choice. I was married for 24 years. I was single not by choice, and we got together to talk about our kids and how to deal with being single at 50. And it's not the best timing, but it was absolutely a connection from that night forward. I never wanted to have a glass of wine with anybody else. So to end my speech, which is I'm sure too long, but
that's perfect.
to end my speech, to be with someone that I've known for 10 years, that was my son's basketball coach. I flew to Vegas to see my son, and Paul was there with his friend Roy for something completely separate, and Ryan and I met Paul and Roy, and when they saw each other in the lobby of the hotel that we were at, Ryan was walking towards Paul, but about the last 3 steps, he more lunged into Paul's arms and said, I've loved you since I was 10 years old. Thank you for dating my mom. I've never seen her this happy. And to me, that was kind of a turning point of when your kids love who you're with. It really kind of puts the stamp of approval on it and makes it all seem like it's okay. So even though it wasn't okay in everybody else's book as far as timing, as long as it was okay with Maddie and Tyler and Ryan and Brooke and Paul and I, and the 6 of us were good, and we knew that we had this great love story, love affair connection, but we knew that we paid a big price to get to where we were. And I told my brother on Monday morning, it was just the 2 of us for breakfast. He said, I never saw that chemistry that you had with Paul over the weekend with anybody else, meaning my husband. And he said, I think that the 2 of you are a really good couple. And I looked at my brother and I said, Lizzie and Paul and Jeff and I double dated 5 or 6 times, and I always thought that Lizzie was the luckiest girl on the planet to get to spend 24 years married to this guy. And I look at my brother and I said, I can only hope to be the 2nd luckiest girl on the planet to get to start a life with him. And so for him to ask me to share his life with him tonight means more than anything I could possibly explain, as far as he makes me a better person by being with him. And I never thought that my life could start over at 49 and be as happy and as fabulous as it is with you. So thank you for making tonight so memorable and for including all of these people at the table that just obviously means so much to both of us. I love you too.
I love you both. When somebody says that they'd love to be able to do something for you anytime, any place, I couldn't be more sincere about that. So anytime, any place, you give me a call, and there's no distance and no clock that will keep us from doing it. Okay? Thanks for concluding us. Love you guys.